Welcome to another week of videos. Now, today we're going to talk about qualitative over quantitative, right? So, again, my name is Warren Howe. Hopefully, you're having a great day out there, and let's get to it. So, this topic is very interesting because a member actually asked me a question, right, in our group. And I was going through Lemonade in a live stream. And, I was, as usual, I go through the qualitative first and then the quants, then only the valuation, determine the buy plan. That's my modus operandi, right? So, you don't have to follow that. Investors who are serious in the game know why I do that. And we all have our preferences in terms of which one comes first, yeah? So there's no right or wrong in this, but this is a very interesting topic because the question I got asked was, hey, Warren, hey, coach, if let's say Lemonade, a company like Lemonade, which is an insurance company in the US, what happens? What if you found out that the losses are actually increasing, right? Increasing losses. Would you stop and, stop your research after knowing that the quant, right? After knowing that the financials are not exactly that attractive to you, right? So that's a great question. I mean, a lot of people, and this is me 7-8 years ago, I depended on, all financials, right? I looked at the numbers, I looked at the debt, I looked at, negative earnings, then it's a no-no, right? Gone, I'm out. So, but it doesn't work that way, right? As investors, there's so much more than the numbers, right? It's your analysis of the qualitative that actually determines how strong this company is, where's it going to go. Now, a perfect example of that will be whether or not this company has a huge product market fit. Now, we always talked about this, right? And I don't mind repeating it. Huge product market fit meaning that are new ways of consumption. Are they catering to the new target market? Are they good at achieving market share on that particular aspect? For example, millennials, Gen Y, Gen Z, Gen Z2, whatever you want to call it, right? What is the Lemonade? Are they solving a huge enough problem that is big enough and is actually making sense to disrupt the traditional ways of buying insurance, right? And I mean, I've been looking at. We don't have time enough for this video to actually talk about the Lemonade's qualitatives, but this is really exciting. So, in every week we go through stocks, right? We go through stocks, every company, and we research from scratch, A to Z. Now, I did my qualitative analysis on Lemonade, and I'm loving what I see so far, right? Because as someone buying insurance, I see myself. There are tons of inefficiencies back in Malaysia. From the whole process, the whole user flow, where insurance agents come to you and say, "Hey, you want to buy this?" Now that's like a negative vibe. I get a negative vibe because someone's selling me something. That's number one. Number two is that we are not educated enough on what is insurance. So if Lemonade can actually tackle that barrier, which I'm pretty sure a lot of countries are actually having the same problem, then this will have a huge product market fit. So why is that? Why is huge product market fit more important? Why are they solving? If they're solving a huge enough problem that can break the barrier and get more market share, which makes sense, other compared to legacy insurance. Now, wouldn't that be better? And wouldn't that increase organic growth, right? Organic marketing. When it comes to word of mouth, when it comes to organic sales, when it comes to lowering cost of acquisitions, right? They do not have to spend every dollar on that. So why am I telling you guys this? Is because sometimes the numbers don't mean jack, right? Don't mean jack shit. So and that's a great question. I mean, you can be the numbers person, right? You can be the numbers guy, and you say, oh, you know what? I'm out, right? Negative 122. So this is the 10K of Lemonade, and this is 122 negative, right? Net income. Why should I be, investing in a losing money company? But then again, this brings back the question, right? If we depend on the numbers so much, we would miss out on the Amazons, the PayPals, the Squares, the Teslas, right? And the list goes on because that's not how it works, right? A good growth company driven by a good management, driven by quality management, right? A quality team takes time to realize, right? Their quantitatives, right? It takes time for the numbers to actually realize how good the company is. So this is why qualitative over quantitative. That's my opinion, right? So when I look at Lemonade, I look at and we talk about this all the time. From revenue breakdown, how are they earning money? Are they spending a lot on expenses? Is it going down? Is there, good revenue growth? Now, I'm not trying to say that Lemonade is a sexy company in terms of good financials. I'm trying to say give them a chance. I'm trying to say look at the qualitatives, right? More than the quantitatives. Because if one look at the numbers and you say, oh, you know what, 122 mil, I'm not investing in the company, that's okay. But we're not really looking at the whole company holistically, right? So I hope you got some value out of this today. And remember, qualitatives first, which is more than quantitatives, because that is essentially what's driving the company. And who knows, right? In terms of Lemonade, when they reach out to a few number of people that really make a difference, or when the market picks up to say, hey, shit, this is like a no-brainer, right? This is a no-brainer product. It's cheaper than legacy, insurance companies. It makes sense. It's faster in claims. They're doing the right thing, right? They're member-centric. Who knows, right? That growth could be 100% in a year because of that breakout, right? So what is that inflection point? We got to assess all of this before we actually determine a buy or a sell. So again, I hope you guys got some value out of this today. I'm Warren Howe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.